Welcome to The Ripple Effect, the series that aims to make us the healthiest nation on Earth. I'm Greg Wells, scientist and exercise physiologist. I study how the human body works. I believe the science is now here to help us understand how simple and easy changes in our lives can yield dramatic improvements to our health. And this belief literally started with a broken heart. Mine. 7 years ago, I was busy, not only as a professor and a researcher, but also as a science commentator for the London Olympics, where I was the host of the Superbody series, but I was also the parent of a young family. In the process, I got so run down that I ended up in the cardiac ward. The irony wasn't lost on me. I was a health researcher, former competitive swimmer. I'd ridden my bike the length of Africa, and I couldn't even stand up by myself. The things I saw in the cardiac ward horrified me. The food that they were bringing us to eat was the same food that caused cardiac disease. And all night long, alarms were going off. Nobody was sleeping. Also, nobody was moving. We were all lying around in bed. And everybody was stressed out, including the staff. But in a weird way, this inspired my scientist's brain. I began to explore everything I could about sleep, nutrition, exercise, and mindset. What I discovered is that as a nation, we are suffering from 4 grand interrelated epidemics: lack of sleep, obesity, physical inactivity, and mental illness. Taken together, they're robbing us of our potential and blighting our lives. A lot of us unconsciously or consciously know this to be true, and yet we seem helpless to improve the situation. However, as I dug deeper into the research, I discovered something that has the potential to turn our lives around. I call it the ripple effect. What I discovered was that the interconnectedness of the 4 grand epidemics can be leveraged not only to stop the downward spiral, but also to raise us to new heights. If we sleep soundly, eat smarter, move more, and think clearly, we can put ourselves on a completely different course. The Ripple Effect isn't a series of motivational videos, demanding workouts, or impossible to maintain diets. It's none of these things. It's free. Anyone with a tablet, computer, or smartphone can watch them whenever they want. It doesn't even matter what order you watch them in. They'll ask very little of you, but the small changes that they do recommend will lead to big improvements. We're reaching out to everyone, whether you're an Olympic athlete, a busy executive, a working parent, a stressed out student, or a senior trying to get more exercise. Our objective is to give you information that you can understand, remember, and apply to make your life better. For too long, we've been cheated. The deck's been stacked against us. We've been coerced by a system that profits from our failures. We're emotionally and physically drained. Diets don't work. Much of the food that we're sold is designed to keep us hooked on sugar, salt, and fat. We believe that we're too busy to exercise, too stressed to get a good night's sleep. In our heart of hearts, we know that we want and deserve a healthier, happier life. This is where the ripple effect comes in. It's about giving us the information to take back control of our lives. Now here's the magic in all this. We're not looking for massive life changes. We're looking for small 1% increments that you can do consistently over time. I call these micro changes. These micro changes are the key to making sustainable improvements. Imagine if you slept just a little bit better every single night. What would happen if you ate a little bit better every single day? You got a little bit more exercise during the week. What would your life be like in a year, 2 years, 5 years? What would the world be like if we all did this? we would be in an amazing place. The ripple effect has become my life's work. I'm convinced that it's effective because by applying these principles, within 1 year, I went from the cardiac ward to finishing Ironman Canada. There are a lot of people that are going to say that this is impossible. I could never do this. But the science is now here for us. As individuals and as a nation, we can and must make this happen. Stay tuned for episode 2 about the amazing powers of sleep and how it can fight off aging, weight gain, disease, and even improve your memory.